Hi everyone, Rebecca here. I received a hole punch this week that I wanted to do a review on because I absolutely love it, and other people have asked me about it, so I'm going to try to give you a full and complete review. So, I bought this after reading a reader spotlight story on Filofaxes blogspot website. And the article was spotlighting Zoe at home, her blog, and she made a comment about a hole punch. And so I went to her blog site and found the actual link to order this particular hole punch. So I was a little concerned about my choices for hole punches because Filofaxes come in multiple sizes, and I didn't want to have to buy a hole punch for every single size of Filofax, and I didn't like that some companies force you to do that. So this was a perfect solution to that problem. So let's start off with the actual device. So as you can see on the front, it says Paper Punch PU-462. Now, I did do a lookup on the internet to see if I could find it anywhere else. Unfortunately, I couldn't. The only real viable location that I found it was being sold on was the Rakuten website. Now, I might be mispronouncing that, but I will put a link to it, to the exact product in the comment section after this is done, and that way you can order it yourself. Now, Franklin Covey supposedly makes a hole punch, but I believe it's only for 2 of their sizes. And I think this one actually covers 4 different sizes of Filofax. So let me turn it around and I'll show you the back side. So inside you can see the actual ring mechanisms. These guides slide in and out, and you can hear them click into position when as you move them. So then there's also this written guide on the inside telling you where you should line those holes up. So I'm going to start to show you the 3 different size Filofaxes that I currently have and show you how I hole punch them, how the quality of it, as well as the comparison of the current Filofax inserts and their hole size as a comparison to this hole punch. So let's get started. I'm going to do the A5 first. I already have the guides currently in place, so it's as far to the right on either side as I can get them. And then I'm going to take the paper that I want to hole punch, and I simply just slide it in. I kind of center it for the actual device. Let me back this up a little bit so you have a better view. And then I simply just press down on the punch, and I then can slip it right in to the holes, no fuss. And the A5 is done. Very easy. Now I'm going to move on to the personal size, so I'm going to move the personal one over to take a look at it. And I'm going to get the blank personal size paper ready. And before I punch this, I actually have to move those guides over. So I'm going to slide it over one, and you can hear it pop into place, and another one. So now, there's such. I'm going to slide this to its side, insert the paper, and I always kind of try to center it to where the holes are, and you can kind of see that through here, if you can see the little punches. Okay, make sure it's pushed all the way in, squeeze down, and now I've got my 6 holes. So before I put this in the paper, though, I want to show you the comparison of the stocked paper that comes with Filofax pre-punched paper. As you can see, they are identical in diameter. So if anyone is wondering, because I really don't care for the ones that make super big holes. So anyway, so you simply just slip the paper into the holes, no fuss. Easy peasy. So that was the A5 and the personal. The one remaining is the pocket. I'll go ahead and pull the pocket paper forward. Now, again, we need to change the guide slide, and this would mean we need to pull it all the way in. Then, take your paper, slip it in. I, again, try to center it. And there are my holes. Now I simply just slip it into the binder and no fuss. Now I do believe that this paper punch does approximately 10 to 12 sheets of paper at a time. I haven't had a need for it. However, I do have, let's see, I have 1, 2, if I can separate the paper, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages that I'm going to hole punch for you now together. And before I do that, I want to move those guides all the way over so that I can do it for my A5. I slip the paper in, centering it somewhat. And I'll make sure I do it all the way. I'm sitting at a weird angle. And there are my 6 holes. So, like I said, this was very simple and easy to use. I like the fact that it has a chad holder. I like the fact that the guides on the back slide. I understand, too, that this 19 millimeter measurement on here will do the mini size. It just is 5 holes instead of 6, so you would center the paper to make it 5 holes instead. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope it was able to answer some of your questions about hole punches and which one to choose when you are going to be using multiple sizes of Filofaxes at use at any time. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask, but I will link up Zoe at Home's blog down below, along with Filofaxes' blog and the Hole Punch website where you can purchase your own. Till next time, have a great day. Bye.